Why do you think they treated black people in particular the way that they did? It
Well,
wasn't.
Who was they?
It's
The people you
across the
love so
board.
much. You
Hey,
love
hey,
who?
hey,
I
hey,
love
Sheena.
Americans.
Hey,
I
Sheena,
love
don't
The
listen.
good.
people you love
I
so
love
much.
good.
You know who?
Hey,
Listen, first of all,
Slaves
y'all
were
keep
not
the
immigrants.
fact that y'all even keep
Somebody
referring to
just-
yourselves as black is sad. It is.
You're
you are
sad.
black.
What would you? What would you?
You're
What would
sad.
you be?
African
What would
You're
you
American.
sad because
consider
you
You're
sit up
yourself?
referring
here.
to yourself as a color.
African American.
Yeah. What would you
Literally,
consider
you're
yourself?
referring to yourself
And
as
what would
black.
you? Yeah. And what would you consider yourself?
Yeah. What
White?
would you say?
He's talking about African American and black. People are not. You're not black. You're African American.
Man, we're
Well,
not
I
about to
didn't
play
say none of that.
semantics.
I didn't say none of that.
We're not about to play semantic
I'm not
gymnastics.
But what would
Okay,
you?
you know what this
nothing. I don't
is.
know
What would
nothing.
you call?
I'm not
Anton is not black. He's OJ. Okay, and Queens, don't listen to him because y'all are Queens and
He
he's
wish.
terribly wrong.
He wish.
He's wrong.
I'm not
He's
He's
black.
wrong, Queen. Get him.
He really wants a seat at that table.
Wait, I have a
Get
question.
him, Queens.
very
Get him.
clear.
What
So it
table?
sounds like Jazz
No, but
said.
what?
Seated
I'm
table.
really curious of what you would call yourself. Like,
You
how
don't
do
say
you?
American.
But wait,
Just
Sheena, to go
American?
back to what you
Yes. Yes. American is not identified by a color. Just like being African can mean you from Zimbabwe, it can mean you from Nigeria, it can mean you from Uganda. You know what I mean? No, I identify as an American.
were saying, it wasn't a matter of people. You're saying we have to do what we do as a community to progress, and you understand that, Sheena. We have. We haven't.
We haven't.
No,
So
no,
we
Sheena.
haven't
No,
in a
Sheena.
oneness type
Black,
of
no,
way.
no, let me finish, please.
Mhm.
Because you can't say we haven't when we had a thriving community in Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
When we had
Right.
thriving communities in Georgia that were flooded out. We have tried, and every time that we did try, there was a roadblock. There was something there to tear us down. This
That's
is just a
life.
fact.
That's life.
And stating the fact does not make you a victim. Every other person that has been mistreated by another group has had some type of reform or repair. Even slave owners were given reparations when slavery was ended. There was never any reparation or reform for people in this country that have endured the most hate the longest, and we contributed the most
Victim Olympics. Victim Olympics 1-on-1.
to this country. And just because we call it out and say, hey, you all need to assess this and give these people, just like you gave it to this group of people, that group of people, you gave reform there. We are still in line looking for that reform. That doesn't mean that we're not going to do anything about ourselves. But what we need to do as Black people is get out of this individualistic mindset and just say, well, it's just me. Y'all over there, y'all doing this. No, we were able to make the strides that we were able to back when we were because we understood the benefit of community, of us trusting each other. And that's what we need to get back to. And it's
all the same lines. It's all the same lines. There is no community.
people like Anton that may infiltrate these type of movements because he wants to appease the oppressor, if you will. Now, you may hear me say oppressor and think nobody is oppressing me and this, that.
Why would he infiltrate? That's the thing. Like,
nature, but there is systemic oppression that is still alive and well. You can smile and laugh it off and act like it's not real because you think you sit in a particular socioeconomic class that you're exempt from the bullshit that is still embedded in our system in our society. But the fact of the matter is,
put me in my place, Black woman.
The fact
She's not
of
the
the
black
matter
woman.
is,
She's the Black queen.
the fact
Black
of the
queen.
matter is, Black people are owed so much in this country, and
he is so petty. Put me in my place, Black woman.
they know this. They know this. This is why they've done so much to try to keep us at bay. Too much progress and too much unity is a threat to white supremacy. This is why they can't. This is why they're always in our fucking business. How dare this community thrive and build together? So what I'm saying now to you, Sheena, I'm not in
Don't give a
disagreement
fuck
with
about
you.
your community.
You don't give a fuck about the
Y'all
community.
can't even
because
save
you don't like
yourselves from
yourself
yourself.
at
Y'all
times.
can't even stop
We
killing
know,
each other.
listen, baby.
You can't even
When the
listen.
community,
You
Anton, when the
can't get your
community,
own community.
I love her hair, by the way. I love her hair. But yeah, she about as cuckoo as she about as cuckoo for cuckoo puffs.
Nobody,
Anton,
ain't nobody scared of y'all.
here's the thing, Anton, you ain't got to worry about it, baby.
What?
Because when the community,
What is
here's the
okay?
thing, but
Listen,
here's the thing, Anton.
let's
When the
assume that the
community,
Wizard of Oz is
No, but
behind the scenes.
let me
And he's
let
saying,
me just
man,
say
we
this.
need to figure out who's the most
Anton.
threatening group inside of the United States of America. What makes you think that they're gonna go to Martin Luther King Boulevard and say, yeah, that's them?
Anton,
Right?
like I
Because
said,
they already did. When the Black Panthers got armed, they literally changed the laws to stop them. All people who wanted guns, as soon as the Black Panthers got guns, let's change the laws. Everybody was doing drugs. As soon as black people stopped doing drugs, let's change. Like they do that all the time, every time, because respectfully, they see us as the apex predator. That's why they have to pass laws to actually kind of control it. So, Anton,
but here's the thing.
No.
Here's what I
Hold on, fam.
Here's what I want to say real quick.
Wait. Hold on.
I know what you're going to say, Anton. Don't go there. I have a quick answer.
Let me
Don't do
just say this and I'll be
You're
done.
not even
Anton,
here in the United States.
Just because I didn't go to the moon, that doesn't mean that I can explain what the moon is. Thank you. I'm not an astronaut.
What does that have to
Anton,
do
but
with
I
what we're
just-
talking about?
I just
They don't
want
see
No, what
you
I'm-
as a threat
no.
because you're not even here.
No. What you said to Jess was, why are you guys so scared? History actually shows that they are scared. Who got Martin
Oh, I
Luther King
didn't-
out of here? Who got
This is
Malcolm X
why-
out of here.
who got Malcolm X out of here? Who literally put people in chains because they could go to, like, respectfully, they are afraid of you. That's why they've been doing what they've been doing. So why are you lying?
This is why
Anton,
it's
here's the thing,
difficult to have
Anton.
these conversations because you listen to respond. I didn't say who was scared. I
Here's
said
the
nobody is scared. It wasn't a question. It was a statement. I
Okay,
said that nobody is scared of nothing that y'all.
But they
got.
are. That's why they're Karens. They call the
wait.
911 and says there's a black person
Wait
on
a
Central
minute.
Park right now. They're scared of you.
But wait a minute,
Oh,
Fatty.
okay,
I
I
just
got
want to
you.
say this one
Here,
thing because
got it.
Anton, we know that you don't believe in the people. So when the movement starts, you'll be okay. You'll
When
be
is
outside.
okay? So when is the
You'll
movement
be-
starting?
You will be
Let me know
outside.
what date is it starting
Anton,
so I can be aware of it.
Anton, listen. We will not come for you for any type of help.
Jesus
You stay
Christ.
over there where you went with that mindset. You will not
Okay.
have to worry about being in unity with the community when we
Yes.
really get back to coming together as a community and doing
Mhm.
things for ourselves as a
Y'all gonna grow
community.
your own food
Don't
too?
worry.
Are y'all gonna
You
stop
be a
working?
part of
Okay,
that.
wait. Let me ask.
You
So let me
won't
ask
be
you
a
a
part
question.
of that.
No.
will be
I
over
feel you.
there.
I feel you. And
Yeah,
I volunteer myself as tribute to opt out of the movement. So you hear
And we thank you. And we
So-
thank
Tell her,
you.
Queen.
We
Tell
don't-
her, Queen.
And we thank you.
So
And we
here's
thank
my
you
question.
because
Not
you're a
No. So
danger.
here's my
You are a
question.
danger to the movement. So we
Okay,
thank
we don't
you
need
for
that
that
energy.
We don't need you there.
Danger to
I
the
surrendered.
movement.
I surrendered. Movement, danger, me.
Yes,
As you
right.
should.
So
She
get out the
won.
way.
You won, Jess. He surrendered. You
Get out
won,
the way.
Jess.
Question.
Her name is
Here's my
Get
Queen.
out
question.
the way.
Here's
You're
my
right. We
question.
don't need you.
The
over
Queen's
there.
won.
You'll be the type of person that'll allow one.
Can I ask a question?
You'll be the type of person that'll allow op to pay you to infiltrate a black movement
Right. You got
just to be accepted by them.
You got it.
That's the type of black man you are.
Okay.
So we know.
Can I ask you a question?
We appreciate you opting out.
Can I ask
But
you a
he's
question?
not a black man. What are you again?
Can I ask you a
Right.
question? Can I ask you a question? When this movement starts, whatever date
It's already.
that you guys
it's
have
already
targeted.
I
happening.
don't know if it's going.
Oh, the movement has already started? Okay, cool. So I'm not. I wasn't
I
aware.
didn't know.
Wait, because
Since
it's a lot of people that's for the movement.
Well, the movement starts here.
Hold
first.
on, let me ask my question.
I got my letter in the mail, Jess. I'm with you.
I did not get no letter.
Let's go.
Are y'all all gonna stop working for the white companies that y'all work for,
Nope.
or are y'all still gonna stay working?
We will
Don't work
definitely do. What will happen is we'll be stimulating our own economy, creating businesses within our own neighborhoods, and creating jobs for our own people, so that our dollar is continuously flipped within our neighborhoods, so that we can.
So here's my
So that
second
we
question.
can. So that
Why
we
we
can
don't do
remove.
that now?
So that we can remove ourselves from these major white corporations. Now we are welcome to anybody, white, black, blue, or brown, that is in alignment with the movement, that can contribute to the progress. To the progress.
Can I
but you have
ask?
to be-
I have
Don't
one
trust
more
them.
question, and then I have no more questions.
That's how we got.
Is everybody going to enroll in Umar Johnson School?
See, you don't take any of this serious, so having this conversation with you just doesn't even make sense.
Umar has
Because
some
you
good
are op
info.
anyway.
Don't play with him.
You're op anyway. So it's
That
just
school
like-
ain't gonna be.
Oh my god. I'm back, man. Damn. I'm back, man.
Done.
Shout out to Dr. Ubo.
It ain't even no reason
He
to
got
have
some
this
good
in-depth
info, though.
conversation with you because you're not about that life.
Oh,
Hey,
Really not.
Jazz, as much as I respect what you're saying, I rock with a lot of what you're saying. The only issue is a lot of what you're talking about us getting done, we can't get done until we fix our households. So we in
No,
trouble.
No. Okay,
I don't
I'm sorry. I have one more question.
I
One more
don't
question.
disagree with you.
When the
Classic. We
movement
gotta get our
starts,
affairs in order for sure.
when the movement start, are y'all gonna stop having children out of wedlock or no?
I think you should stop worrying about the movement because you're not even invited, baby. You're not even gonna be a part
I'm not
of it.
invited to the barbecue.
No answers. No answers.
You can eat from outside of the club, Anton.
Don't even
Stop.
ask what we doing, baby. We don't need nothing from you.
You can
nothing
eat.
at all. Stay over there with it.
Okay.
Stay over there with it. Don't worry about
I
it.
don't
You
qualify
qualify.
anyway because no, seriously,
don't
because
qualify.
no. This is the honest to God truth. This is the honest to God truth. I don't qualify for the movement anyway because number one, I don't have any children out of wedlock. I don't smoke weed.
You such a lame. The way you talk about the way
Now
you
you
talk
such
about
a
black
lame.
people, like the way you talk about
Oh. This is funny. Funny. It's nothing like watching a hyena in its natural habitat.
black people make you so corny, Anton. I swear.
Hey, Jazz. Jazz. You know what's funny? You know what's funny, Jazz?
Find some better material. Like
I-
all you do is bring down the people that look just like you. You sit up here with that big old bell pepper nose, that black ass skin, with a black ass wife.
Here we go with the
who's
ad
beautiful, by the
hominems.
way, and ain't got shit nice to say about.
Ad hominems, people. Now you got a big nose. Now you got talking about his nose.
Can't say my
Just like you sit up here with that big old bell pepper nose, that black ass skin, with a black ass wife who's beautiful.
Then she talking about his wife.
By the way, and ain't got shit nice to say about.
you can't say my wife is
You ain't
black
got shit nice to
ass
say
and then
about
call her
the
beautiful at the same time.
She's a queen too, Anton. Stop it. She's a queen too.
She said
She's
I
a
got a
queen
black.
too. Stop it.
You really
She said I got a black ass wife.
That would have been in this.
She's
Like,
Rita's the queen.
Like, please,
No,
my guy,
how
don't
she
worry
gonna say?
about it.
How she gonna
Don't
say?
worry
How
about
she
it.
gonna insult my wife and then say
No,
she's
she said it in an
beautiful?
insulting way.
No,
you see black ass as an insult. See, that's what she's talking about.
I'm going
No,
to back
she
my
said it
queen,
like
Jazz, and
She implied it as an
Insult
insult.
black
No,
people
she
don't
said
like
she
that as
said
an insult.
she said my nose is big.
No,
That's implying it as an
We
insult.
can breathe and we get more
you have-
oxygen.
You hear that?
pronounce.
Now you get more oxygen.
Yeah, that's why we got big oxygen.
You get more oxygen.
that's why we run faster because we have bigger nose. Yeah, that's why we run faster.
That's how y'all run faster.
Yes.
Crazy.
You have
Man.
You have
I
pronounced
can't.
black features. You have pronounced black features. You got your big nose. You got big lips. You got big features. You are a black man. And the way that you talk about black people really baffles my mind. Because it's like, damn, the self-hate is deeply rooted in this.
Do we be right though? That's the question that y'all need to ask. Like, you always worried about the way somebody's talking about black people, but is it right? Is it wrong?
This one, and he don't even really see it, and that's okay, and that's why you're gonna be outside, you know, doing
Trying to get into
whatever
Umar
dealings
Johnson's
that you're
school.
gonna be doing. We don't need you infiltrating
Are
our.
y'all having y'all
situation.
first meeting
That's how the
at
Black Panthers
the
got fucked up. That's how Fred
FGBMG
Hampton
Academy?
got fucked up. Because
Hey,
it was a nigga like you.
No. When
Let's-
is the meet? Is the first meeting at the FDBMG Academy?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the meetings.
Hey,
baby.
let me just simp real quick for my black queen, okay? Anton can be talking about black
not coming to
people
the meetings, Anton.
smoking weed, and then he's interviewing a guy
You're not
Lamar Odom
invited.
that he's a crackhead. You can't be doing that, Anton. You chose the
You
crackhead
know what
over the
thing
weed.
is?
Can
You
do
know what
that.
the thing is?
Hey, he
Again, it's so funny to me, and this ain't even a joke right here. I find it hilarious because I was talking to somebody earlier today, and they were saying it's so funny that Black people are like this because they always want diversity, equity, and inclusion unless it's somebody that disagrees with them.
Damn.
Like for example, if you say that you're a Republican, right, a Black Republican, Black people want representation until it's something that they don't necessarily care for. So they pick and choose based off of how they feel emotionally. But most of the things that they say is actually hypocritical. You can't have power in something, but then at the same time only roll with people when you agree with them.
But yes, you can, because there's literally what every
think about it for a second. Think about it for a second.
Yes.
You want representation. You stand for diversity, equity, and inclusion, but you disassociate yourself and you go against the very people that then represent that other faction of people that you say that you align with, but then you call them names and say that they're not invited to the party because they don't think like you.
Because there's
You're not invited to the party because you don't
think about
like
that
Black
shit
people.
for a second.
no, Anton, but you're right.
They are. Listen, this is why I don't give a fuck, because the community is turned upside down and backwards against itself because they don't even know what they want. So the very thing that they say that they want and they advocate for is the very thing that they then disassociate themselves with because they think that they can do it on their own and they can't.
Hey, Queen Jazz, I got this. Don't worry, okay? Don't worry, I got this.
Black people that were a part of the civil rights movement partnered with people that didn't look like them in order to be able to get some of the things that they got today.
Let me just say
wait. They say that they hate white people.
Did I
not you, Jazz, but they go against every single thing and they hate white people. But then at the same time, they look to them for their paychecks. They look to their systems in order for them to be able to feed their children. They leverage that very system in order to continue to get free housing. They use that very same system in order to feed their children and all of the people that's surrounded with them. None of them will ever, most of these people that say that they pro-Black have never even been out the country to go and visit the place that they say that they came from.
Damn.
Most of these motherfuckers don't even have a passport.
Anton,
listen. Nobody fears you because all y'all do.
What do you mean? They definitely fear us.
I'll let you cook for a long time.
That's a huge misconception that people have in the Black community, and that's that you think that these people really worried about you. They're not worried about you. You, your bad credit with your multiple kids and all that kind of stuff. You nothing more than an inconvenience to most people. I don't understand what's so hard for y'all to understand about that.
I'll let you cook for a long time. Nobody fears you because all y'all do is talk shit.
No, all you do is talk shit.
Stop. All y'all, no.
You're anti-Black.
Hold on, stop, Jazz. You can't do that. Because I let you talk.
She can't even control herself. She can't.
For a long time, and now I just want 2 minutes to be able to get my point.
But you're anti-Black, so what you're saying doesn't even make.
So because you're anti-Black, I'm not gonna let you speak. Who does that sound like?
Stop, Jazz.
You're biased about Black people.
If you was listening, if you was paying attention, you would actually understand it. I would actually say that I'm way more pro-Black than you, because how many people that you employ are Black?
Damn.
Just because you can.
Fatty got it here. Fatty right on that one. What is your answer to that? How many Black people are? See, this is the thing. Because, I've experienced this too. People love to sit up there and say, oh, you're anti-Black. Oh, you hate Black people. Oh, yeah. Well, how many Black people have you employed? How many Black people have you helped get money? How many Black people have you helped put in a position to better their lives? How many Black people have you actually done? The people that y'all love to call Uncle Toms, love to say, oh, you a raccoon, oh, you this, all the names and the slurs, they do more for Black people than any of you Pookies do. And y'all don't have nothing to say about Pookie. Y'all will sit there and have all this smoke for Anton, but then you won't take even a half of that energy to criticize the people that are actually going out and making Black people look like degenerates.
cut a check for a nigga doesn't mean you
No,
got
don't
that
say
life.
that word. That doesn't say that word, Queen.
Just because you can cut a check for a black person doesn't mean you are down for a black cause and a black movement. That doesn't do anything for me, Anton.
It does more for you than sitting over there chanting and protesting. Get out of here. That's how blacks are gonna succeed. You need wealth in order to rise in social status, dummy.
Because I have employed black people before, by the way, but that's neither here nor there. That is not what it takes to actually be an advocate and be for the progress of black people, which we all know you are not. You get up here and you say the most egregious, most racist ass shit about your own people. This is a known fact. So I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear it. Like I said, you believe what you believe about the community, which is why you say the things that you say. You lean very white brain. You uphold a lot of white supremacist rhetoric as it pertains to black people. It is what it is. So just because you can cut a check doesn't mean you pro-black nothing. You bought the most anti-black black man that I've ever come across, if I'm being honest.
So he's even more anti-black than the black men that impregnate all these women, leave them with broken homes, and then have them struggling on welfare, ruining their lives. You telling me he's more anti-black than them? You telling me that Anton is more anti-black than men that are out here unaliving other men, sitting there robbing old ladies, sitting there kidnapping little girl. You telling me all these different types of egregious people, and Anton is the most anti-black person you've ever met? That's insane.
I fuck with you because you smart in a lot of different ways, but sometimes you're so smart that you dumb. You don't use it to your advantage. You use your platform to bring hate against your own people, and you think it's cute and you think it's funny and you think you're being accepted into certain spaces with this type of mindset, but it really just gives a clear.
Have y'all been paying attention to how Anton is moving lately? Anton has been getting some doors open for him. Did you see he was at the inauguration and was at the black conservative thing? Anton is making moves. You can't downplay that.
Peer into your character. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. This works for you. It gets you clicks, views, and a little cash here and there, but it's very
a little cash here and there. Okay.
Dangerous. It's very dangerous.
Like I said, before she cut me off, as usual, I always ask these same people that are the most pro-black, because every one of these people that y'all call y'all leaders, for example, they not even married to a black woman. What is that? They not even married to a black woman. They don't employ black people. They don't put money inside of their communities that are primarily black. They move outside of their communities and then they go and spend money elsewhere. You know, I laugh at people because what they don't understand about me is I'm against toxic black culture. And every culture in history have always separated themselves from the ones that are the most toxic. All white people don't fuck with all white people. All Asians, all Chinese people don't fuck with all Chinese people.
Facts.
But
black culture is the only culture that sits there and celebrates the worst of the worst, the bottom feeders, the bottom of the barrel, the literal, like, you know, the people that like rich, classy white people, they treat trailer trash like gum on the bottom of the shoe. Black culture is the only culture where these people that would be treated like gum on the bottom of your shoe. We the only people that treat them like they like they have a voice, like they're the best of us, like they represent us. That's the insanity of black culture.
The only community of people that feel like we have to be beholden to some of us, which is one of the reasons why our cities are so fucked up. We'll vote for somebody that's black, but not vote for somebody that's best for us. But we think that we need representation and that furthers the movement. It's the dumbest shit that I've ever seen in my entire life. So what they'll then do is that they'll talk shit about me, who pours money into my community, who builds up resources, who's given literally, and it's documented, and you can check with any of the bag chasers, over $1 million to fund the businesses of the people that are all black in my community, right? But because I don't say shit that make y'all feel comfortable, and I actually require for people to substantiate their argument and to meet the expectations and not depend on the federal government in order for them to be successful, you say I'm not part of the movement. I say y'all ain't got no fucking movement. I got more motion and employing my own people, building my own community. It's over 14,000 of us of bag chasers. We employ ourselves, get money together, we teach each other, we meet up with each other, we actually give each other tips, we actually fund each other's businesses, and we do productive shit. I got more black people married to black people than some of y'all leaders, and I'm actually a reflection of the thing that I advocate for. So if I'm not pro-black, I would say y'all ain't shit, because y'all ain't got shit, y'all ain't did shit, and all of the leaders that y'all follow, is pieces of shit, and they not even a reflection of the shit that they preach to y'all. So
And that, I mean, what more needs to be said? This is what have I been saying on this channel all this time? I don't just say black culture is trash just to rag on black people. It's because of people like this woman right here. You literally will sit up and have more smoke for this man for being successful and encouraging and holding people accountable to being more successful than you will for Pookie and JayyRedd, who are literally out here decimating and making the community look like trash. That's how insane black culture is. And like I said, I don't hate black people. I don't hate black people either. I align with the way Anton views things on a lot of things. Not everything, but a lot. And who are y'all? Who are y'all to sit up there and sit there and be like, oh yeah, well, oh, you a sellout. Oh, you not this. Oh, you not that. And it's like, okay, I don't want to be part of y'all dying community. That's the truth. Most of y'all won't even speak up when you know somebody doing wrong. That's the truth. But you know what I mean? It don't mean that you hate black people. It don't mean that I don't want to be black. You know what I mean? It just, I am what I am. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think that this culture just never ceases to amaze me. People just have so much smoke. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This stuff kind of irritates me, but I just wanted to highlight and basically just shine a light on what I like to refer to as hyenas in their natural habitat, because this woman, as pretty as she is, she got, she is a textbook example of why black culture is in the state that it is and why the community is in the state that it is. You know what I mean? Y'all won't hold people that you need to hold accountable, but you got so much smoke for people that want to criticize and hold the culture accountable. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Make it make sense. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And yeah.